Meanwhile, Japan's economy rebounded to grow 1.3% quarter on quarter in the 3 months to December, driven by higher demand after emergency virus restrictions were lifted, according to data today. Here's Dennis Liu for the details. Dennis.
Data showed Tuesday that Japan's economy rebounded in the last part of 2021. As virus cases slowed and restrictions were eased, it spurred demand before the Omicron wave hit the country. The world's third largest economy grew 1.3% in the 3 months to December, rebounding from a revised contraction of 0.7% in the previous 3 months as virus cases surged. The quarter-on-quarter figure released by Japan's Cabinet Office Tuesday was slightly lower than market expectations of 1.5%. It was driven by a sharp recovery in spending after the lifting of emergency virus restrictions in October. The data also showed the economy grew 1.7% in real terms in 2021, the first annual expansion for the economy in 3 years. After a spike in virus cases in the summer of 2021, when Japan hosted the Olympics with virtually no spectators, the government lifted restrictions in October, prompting private consumption to grow 2.7% quarter on quarter. That growth is unlikely to have lasted, however, with a wave of Omicron cases spurring new restrictions in January. The restrictions, which mainly target nightlife and are far less strict than a blanket lockdown, will be in place until early March. Masamichi Adachi, UBS Securities chief economist for Japan, said self-restraint by consumers has been greater than expected and the pace of booster vaccinations is very slow. Still, he said they are expecting that the Japanese economy will resume a solid recovery this year after disappointing stagnation in 2021. He added that the timing of the rebound is just delayed. Tom Learmouth, Japan economist at Capital Economics, also said the road bump created by the Omicron variant would likely only temporarily derail growth. For 2021, the 1.7% expansion reversed the trend seen in both 2020 and 2019, with private consumption, including household spending, up for the year, despite the summer virus spike and emergency restrictions. Private non-residential investment was down, however, as a chip shortage and supply chain issues weigh on factory output. Last year, Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida announced a record $490 billion stimulus to shore up the country's patchy pandemic recovery. But the effect of this spending is only likely to begin being felt from the first quarter of 2022, according to what The Economist said. This is the latest for now. Reporting from Tokyo, Japan, this is Dennis Liu. We live in interesting times.